I asked her if I could build a Humvee up.
No.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Chase Matthews, and if you guys watch Demolition Ranch, then you know this is the Bravehumvee. Matt had it for a few years and pumped a lot of life into it, and then sold it to Custom Combat Trucks, where I contacted them after they had it for 24 hours, and I picked it up and I brought it home. My goal with this is to build this into the most badass Humvee that you have ever put your eyes on, but I have a few roadblocks, and I have to ask my wife for permission to throw a bunch of money at this because she thinks it's a big old piece of turd. I know many of you, along with me, think this truck is totally awesome and deserves a facelift, and my goal is to document every single thing step by step so you guys can see and follow the journey with us. As you can see, this is the Bravehumvee. There's the hashtag. We did a matching license plate for it also. Right now we're gonna go ahead and do a walk around. I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna do to it and how we're gonna do it. If you guys have any suggestions on upgrades that we should do to this truck, leave a comment below and we will read it, and we might consider doing your upgrade to the Humvee. So right now we're gonna go ahead and show you guys what's underneath the hood and what our plans are for underneath it. This is the 6.2 liter GM diesel non-turbo motor. It is super slow. It only goes like 50 miles per hour. We are going to tear all this out and either do a 12 valve Cummins swap or a Duramax swap. But that's later down the road when we figure out which one we want to go with. These are 37 1250 by 16.5 with a steel wheel. And these are the original wheels and tires on it. And we are going to go back with a 40 by 1350 with a 17-inch black rhino wheel. And to fit a 40-inch tire, we have to make room. So we're going to do a 3-inch body lift under here all the way around and leave all the suspension the same, because that's what makes a Humvee, is the drivetrain. As you can see underneath here, this is all independent suspension, front and back, and the brake system is actually inboard on the front and back to have more ground clearance. That's pretty much all I know about the drivetrain. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the paint. If you can zoom in close, you can see a lot of the imperfections on it. We're gonna strip it down to bare bones. We're gonna do a Line-X and paint it the exact same color it is now, so it stays a Bravehumvee. The top is super wore out and it's leaking water like crazy, so we're going to take all this off. We're going to do a hard top, a bigger back window with a back curtain, and seal it all up so it don't leak water on the inside anymore. Moving on to the inside, it is bare bones. There is nothing special about this at all. So we are going to strip all this down as well, take out everything, all the dash components, and we're gonna rechange everything out. May do something electronically like an iPad or something where it runs off of. This will all be Line-X, and we're gonna do a dash with maybe some AC, maybe do some wet sound system in here, some cup holders, USB ports. That's it. Thanks, okay. Houston. and do some cool stuff on the inside and go from there with it. So before we go talk to my wife, let's take this thing and see if we can get it stuck. Start the montage.
Ooh, for the people that said that I couldn't do it, I take every word, burn it like fluid. Just a red light, running right through it. On the top of the mountain, yeah, we've heard our way to the top of the mountain. Yeah, we never coming down from the top of the mountain.
Alright guys, so this thing is fun, but it definitely needs some upgrades. Let's go talk to my wife.
I asked her if I could build a Humvee up.
No.
How many likes did you need to get? How many likes does he need to get?
500,000, I think is what I said.
Jeez.
That ain't possible.
If you get 1 million views on one video, why can't half the people like it?
That's how YouTube works, right?
1,000 likes, we'll sit down and discuss everything. Jeremy.
1,000 likes is not a lot.
It is a lot. For a brand new channel?
I might even get like 4 likes.
Come on.
I should have stayed on.
Alright, so if we get 1,000 likes, will you agree to talk about it?
If you get 1,000 likes in 2 weeks, then we'll talk about it.
About possibly building it.
We'll talk about it.
You heard it. You heard it. Alright guys, so you heard it from her. She said if we get 1,000 likes in 2 weeks, she will sit down and talk about possibly building good old Brave Humvee. Also, if you guys like drones and you like shooting shotguns, you're gonna want to stick around and watch the next video. Take it easy. See you later.
On the top of the mountain.